Tough. League positions don't lie, points don't lie. So it was a battle between two teams that are struggling for form, consistent form. But I'm proud that that's my third game at home and we've won 3 on the trot now. Credit to Polokwane, they didn't give up. In the last 15 minutes. We had some tired legs out there because we put a lot of effort and a lot of energy, and we got what we just deserved. We got the right result, and we qualified for the last 16. And that's going to be another tough game because the Hungry Lions are going to come here and want to upset the PSL team as they've done in the Glad Africa Championship. But it's just nice to be in the last 16. I thought they didn't help us the way we wanted to play, because I think sometimes when we were running with the ball, we took that extra touch and the ball just came away from us. We had some really good opportunities in both halves where we got in and around their penalty area, and I think the slipperiness of the pitch didn't help. Ivan, Pachi and Tammy. If you can imagine that I've got 3 out-and-out wingers playing as my 3 front line, and they worked hard. It was new to them, but credit to my back 5 again. I mean, we've kept a clean sheet again, not conceded in open play. I thought the man of the match. You could have picked any of that back 5. And we deserved the win because we stuck to it. We worked hard, and you get the luck when you work hard. When you don't work hard, you don't get the luck. So, congratulations to these boys because they dug in deep, and that's what you have to do in cup football. You dig in deep. Well, we've got to make sure that we have to look at these players tomorrow morning when I'm going to try and arrange a day at the pool somewhere so they can have a recovery, and we've got 3 days to plan and prepare. But cup football's cup football. It's one game, and the victors get to go into the next round, and that's Baroka today. Our focus isn't the Nedbank Cup now, it's the PSL. We've got a very, very tough game against Gavin Hunt, and I know Gavin, has got the upper hand on me twice last year, and I want to rectify that, so it's going to be tough. Vince is still in with a shout. We've just got to prepare in the next 3 days the way that I know we can prepare, and welcome Vince up here and play a bit more positive, play a bit more football with a bit more patience, which is what I demanded from them. In the second half, I thought we did that a bit better. But I thought we were very resilient against a Polokwane team that do counter-attack. But I said to them at half-time, the only chance Polokwane will counter-attack is if we give them the ball. And if we don't give them the ball, they'll never be in the game. And like I said, we've put his head where we needed to put his head. I mean, Denwin Farmer, for me, I don't think he lost a challenge in the box. I mean, that lad's got a big future in football if he keeps performing for me, keeps performing for Baroka Football Club, and hopefully, the national team will be, taking an interest in him. But like I say, it's not just him. I think, like I say, everybody did what they had to do today to win the cup game. I'm proud. Well, today's game was a cup final for us. Saturday's game's another cup final. Every game that we play is going to be a cup final that we have to make sure that we win. And we've struggled away from home and by giving crazy goals from set pieces, and that's what Polokwane's strength is: set pieces and counter attacks. And we dealt with that. I mean, they didn't really have a free header at goal from a set piece, and that's something that's let us down in the last 4 away games. So I'm pleased we kept a clean sheet. I'm pleased we didn't concede a free kick. Pleased again we didn't concede an open play. And like I say, it's now focus on the game against Wits on Saturday. Well, I mean, look, you want to miss the big guns, but then again, if you're going to win the trophy, you've got to beat the best teams. Hungry Lions, they're coming from the Northern Cape. I know one of their players, Rudiger Gilbert, because I had him at Mpumalanga Black Aces. So I can imagine how he's feeling, knowing that he's going to be coming up here and playing against his old coach. But in cup football, in any sport, it's that you're trying to progress. It doesn't matter who you've got; it's just to be in that pot. Yes, we were in the pot yesterday, but we've not played a game. So our focus was to make sure that we played the game the way I know that we can play the game. We did it in bits, and we did it in certain areas, but we can do better. We can do better, and that's what we've got to keep doing. Keep improving, keep pushing them, keep promoting their self-worth on the football field, which is keep the ball in good areas. When you lose the ball, as I did last year, when you lose the ball, go get it back. Go get it back. Don't expect somebody else to go get it. You lost it, you get it back.
You still?
Yeah, it's well, I heard them from last year. When I got beat 3-1 at the old stadium. So it's not about. I mean, it's not about bragging rights. It's about winning the game. Whether it's Polokwane, whether it's Kaiser Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns. It's about winning the game, and I think you see the disappointment in the Polokwane players that they wanted to get something out of this so they can take a step up for the next game that they play here on a Sunday. So it's a positive thing for us. As I look at it, it's a positive result, positive performance in stages. It needs a lot to be improved. But I said to the players before the game, how long has Jurgen Klopp been at Liverpool before he won the Championship, before he won the Premiership? How long was Pep at Barcelona before he won the La Liga? How long was Jose at Chelsea before he won the Premier League? How long was Sir Alex at Manchester United before he won the Premier League? I've been here 6 weeks. Everybody thinks I'm going to perform miracles. I can only perform miracles if my team listens, learns, puts into practice what we do daily into the games when we play on Saturday, and that's all I can do. It's not about me. It's about Baroka Football Club. It's about if I say in training, if we could do our league games in training sessions, we'd be top of the league. Because the fighting spirit, the attitude not to lose, is different class. And if I can get them to replicate that on the field, which, like I say, at times we did that. We had to put his head where we needed to put his head. We had to put his foot where we needed to put his foot. And we did that. But on the other side of the coin, when we had a chance to keep the ball and move the ball and frustrate them, we didn't. We did it, and then we gave it them straight back. So then it was another wave of attack, and it takes time. But in Africa, you only got time. It's all about results in Africa. Nobody gives you that opportunity to show what you can achieve in a longer time period. Because at the end of the day, it's all about PSL status. So I know I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure every day. I have to work with these players every day. So that's a lot of pressure, but it's enjoyable pressure. So next game is Saturday. So bring on Vits and let's see what happens.